Now, today I want to talk about some of the reasons or the mistakes that women make while in relationships. Now, the very first mistake that women makes when they are in relationship, number one is mind reading. That you are expecting a partner to just know what is wrong or what is needed without a clear communication. You see, a woman wakes you up at exactly 2 a.m. and she tells you, baby, we want to talk. So you are expecting to know exactly what is it that you guys want to discuss about. But then now she starts telling you, you want to behave like you do not know. You are really behaving like you don't know what you have done. So I'm like, okay, from morning up to right now, I have done several things. And maybe if you give me an idea or a hint of what I have done wrong, I will be able to at least know. And that way I can be able to fix it. But then she doesn't want to really tell you what's going on. So she starts giving you this attitude whereby she tells you, okay, so now you are taking me as if I'm a fool and all that. And then she goes ahead and sleeps. So somebody has woken you up at 2 a.m. You expect that you are going to talk. But then now she's here, she expects you to read what is there. Sometimes maybe she would have told you, maybe she asked you for some money during the day, maybe she wanted to buy something, maybe a wig or whatever. And so you forgot to send her the money, or you never got the money. And again, you never got the chance to even inform her. So what do? You decided to keep quiet and you came back home. So now, because of that, she is very, very mad at you and she doesn't want even to discuss that. So that is very wrong. Number two, we are having this attitude, which I will give it the fixer project. This is a case whereby you get into a relationship as a woman and you expect to change the man. Like you get into a relationship knowing very well that when I'm into this relationship, this man normally takes alcohol. And now when you get there, you start telling him, you know what, you love alcohol so much, I want you to stop taking, which is not a bad. You can actually also give your opinion, you can give your advice, but then you also go there and you tell him, I also want you to stop watching football because now we are going to be concentrating on our relationship for quite some time. So I want you to give me 100% concentration. So you are getting into that relationship and you want to change my personality and my habits without really accepting who I am. If you knew very well that you needed somebody who never takes alcohol, there is no need for you to come to me. You would have just gone ahead and looked for somebody else. But now, because we are here together, I don't expect that you are going to change my personality or my habits. You have to either adjust yourself to my personality or just quit the relationship. Another thing that we normally have is what we call losing the self identity. So it is like you are neglecting partners, hobbies, friendship, or career goals just to make the relationship the sole focus of life. You see, in a relationship, it is not about you losing your personality towards somebody else, but it is a matter of the two of you agreeing and interacting and being able to reach a common ground where each and everybody is comfortable. You're not supposed to be in a relationship and at the same time you are pushing yourself so much, like you are straining to be there, you are straining to make it work because there are some of the things that you do not agree with. Like maybe even if it's the church where the man goes in, you do not really agree with his beliefs and all of that. But then you are there because you're pushing yourself to be in that relationship. If you find yourself you are in such a situation, then you are not in the right place. Another thing is avoiding conflict. You see, in a relationship, there has to be conflict. That is the very first, the thing that it is a rule. You are not going to be agreeing with each other 100%. There's going to reach a point whereby the two of you are going to disagree on something. And it is normal for the two of you to disagree on something. You need to accept that. And so, what I will expect in a relationship is that you're not supposed to avoid the conflict, but rather when the conflict is there, how you resolve it is what really matters in a relationship. Because here we are talking about staying silent because of the small frustrations, because you want to stay silent to keep the peace. But you see, that is wrong. You're not supposed to stay silent to keep the peace. You're supposed to speak out. If, for example, your partner has hurt you, you have to speak out. You have to talk. You have to communicate. Communication is the key in a relationship. That way, you are going to be able at least to do something to move forward. Then another thing is the testing loyalty. I had this person who ended up talking to the friend to come and try to seduce me into getting into the relationship with her, just to find out whether I'm loyal to her or not. So you see, when I came and I realized, actually the plan backfired, because when I realized what was really going on, what did I do? I had to dump the friend. So now you see, when you are into the relationship, you are not supposed to, it's not supposed to reach a point whereby you are testing the loyalty of your partner. As you progress with the relationship, you'll be able to know whether this partner of yours is loyal or not. But you're not supposed to test it by maybe sending your friends to go and seduce him, or sometimes even looking at some of the insecurities that you are facing and all of that. So you are not supposed to do that. And lastly, the last thing that I'll want to talk about is external comparisons. You want to compare your ex to your current partner. You want to compare your current partner to your ex. And some of you even make this mistake whereby you are in a relationship already, and at the time when you are in a relationship, you start talking about your ex. Like you start saying, oh, my ex had bought me a Samsung S24 Ultra. My ex had bought me these normal phones. How are they called? I'm talking about the iPhones. My ex had just suggested that he was going to buy for me the iPhone 17, whatever. So you see, that one already, you are making comparisons of your partner. Sometimes it might not even be the comparison that you are making to your ex, but you might be comparing your partner to your friends' partners. That one is already wrong. That once you start comparing your partner, to your friends' partners, then it is like you are not in a relationship, but you are in a situation where you want to compare everything that comes in. So as a partner, do not do that. When you are in such a relationship, stop the comparison. So those are some of just the mistakes that women make when they are in a relationship. And if you work on them, if you try and work on most of them, then you are going to find out that it's going to be so much easy for you to solve the problem that might arise.